Good morning. It is August 23rd. It was August 2nd was the last time I did this vlog, and it's 8:45 in the morning, and I thought I would just do a quick little video because I haven't done one in a while to show you the work that my son did. He finished this up. It looks terrific. What a difference. And my brother's coming to check out that cement down there, and he's going to see what he can do to fix that because it's crumbling. And I'm going to paint this. I mean, we're getting into fall now, so this will be more for next year, but I mean, like, I wanted to put the futon out here, but the last time my daughter was down, it's a long story, but I might keep the futon in there for an extra bed for my older grandson, because the two of them are getting too big to sleep in the little bed together until I manage to get two single beds up there. So we'll see. I mean, everything's always, kind of being rearranged. And he did this, and it looks terrific. Oh, what a difference. Now I just have to paint all that. And the weather has been so hot you couldn't paint. I mean, it was just too miserable. And but it's broke now, the weather. It's cool. We're getting into fall. Hoping I'm going to get this done before winter. We'll see. Right now I'm hobbling a little bit because I've put my back out. But I can get back at this. My back is better, much better than it was. So I'm kind of hoping to get this door done today. It needs a second coat. And I need to go around here and do all the white, which it just all went on a standstill, like weather. And then, well, I just hurt my back. Oh my gosh, it was just tweaked it the wrong way, and it doesn't want to fully heal. I don't know. So anyways, I took the day off work yesterday because my car's acting up. The lights went on, and long story short, I had a clunk at the front driver's side tire. I could hear a clunk too when I went over bumps. So knew something was going on, but the lights went on. I don't think that had anything to do with the tire. As a matter of fact, I'm sure it didn't. That's more of a sensor kind of thing, like codes. They read codes and tell you what's wrong. But of course, the light was on for 2 days, so I called as soon as it went on. I don't like driving around with those lights looking at me, telling me something's wrong and you're not doing anything about it. So, but everything was fine. Like, my tack was fine. My, oil gauge thing was fine. Like, hot cold thing was fine. So I'm like, okay, but just called anyways, take it in, see what the code said, see what needs to be fixed. Because I did have oxygen sensor, 2 of them that were replaced 1 year, and then one year and one the next year. But she said it might be a module or something like that. But anyways, took it in. It got it all priced out. Of course, when I went in, the lights yesterday morning, the lights were off. So they have to do whatever. They have to run the car or something to find out they have to do some sort of diagnostic, and that costs money. And long story short, it's about $900, and it's like, one, darn, but 2, could be worse. And cars need maintenance. My car's getting old though, so I'm starting to think, okay, it might be time I have to put my thinking cap on about a vehicle. I'm not in a position to go out and buy a new car, that's for sure. So just kind of put some feelers out there and see if I can't find a good used one, but for now I'll just put the money into it because it's a good car, getting old, got some rust, but it's been a very good car. It's a little Toyota, and it's been a good car. Anyways, so took the day off of that. Wasn't feeling very well, but I feel better today. Here's the thing, feel better today. Friend of mine, she's actually going through some stuff. I don't want to tell somebody else's business, but she sent email in a prayer chain, and she said that she had read somewhere where her daughter was whining, and she said to her, "You have a million things to be happy about. Pick one." And it's like, you know, that's so true. I have a million things to be happy about. So, you know, I'm just going to go with that. Like, this new job has been tough, but there's parts of it I do like. I'm disappointed with the company that I used to work for. We got to go to court. And I mean, that's a shame that it would have to go to that degree when every opportunity was made to resolve, and they simply and admit that they, you know, that they're in the wrong, but still won't do anything about it. So it's like, you know, that's very disappointing. And but they're going to lose at court. So, but still, it's just a stress. So, anyways, not talk too much about it. And you know, just like I was very discouraged over the course of this week because I want to do things. The weather's good. My yard's a disaster because of this, you know, this the heat that we've had. What do you call it? Heat wave that we've had. It's just killed the grass. There's been no rain, but it still needs to be cleaned up. And this week would have been great to do it, and couldn't bend over, you know, save my life kind of thing. Hobbled to and from work, sit there and hobble back and forth to the bathroom at work, and then just pretty much do nothing when I get home because really couldn't do anything. Like I could cook and do the dishes. I'd throw up my covers on the bed, but it was hard. I even put my makeup on because of where the drawer is. But anyways, at least I was able to get to work. So, and you know, it never went out, but it hobbled me all week long, and certainly wasn't doing any yard work. So, I have been yakking away for 6 minutes and 53 seconds, and I am going to go do my laundry and get it out in the line because I am mobile, and so I'm just going to be very careful. Thank goodness for my laundry stand. Can you see it over there? That little brown thing by the pole. That's where I get up on the little stand, and then my son put a shelf so that I can put my basket on the shelf, and then it's just reach in and I don't have to bend at all. So that's perfect. When we did that, because that was the first thing I kind of did, I thought, oh, is this like, should this be the first thing I do? Because that wood's not cheap. And I don't know how much it all cost me, but there was a couple $100 invested in that clothesline and stand and everything, a few $100, and I just thought maybe that wasn't the best use of my money, but I've used it countless times. Me and my sister, it's like, yeah, that was a smart thing to do. I barely turned the dryer on all summer, like maybe once to. Oh, look at it! A dove just flew onto the roof there. Can you see it? Too bad I couldn't zoom in. Lots of people could do that, but not me, and I don't want to turn the video off by mistake. Anyways, my cousin's home from Australia, and we had a little visit together, so that was nice. I don't know if I talked about that already. And hopefully I'll get to see her again. She's the one that got me that card. The Home Sweet Home card. I don't know if I showed her that when she was here that I put that. I want to get a wood frame for it. I think it'd look much better in a wood frame in this wall. But anyways, I'm going to get to work, do as much as I can today. You know, I'm going to have to still baby my back, but I've got energy, so I'm going to do what I can. Even if I can only paint the top part of the door, and then at least that's done. Clean up my bedroom. I've been wearing my, you can see on the floor there, that's for my, what do you call it? Oh my gosh. They used to call them hammer toes. Like I have that, oh, I can't think of what it's called, but it's like a bone that sticks out on my foot. I'm going to show my feet. And I know that, you know, I'm giving that a try, so I wear it, but somewhere in the middle of the night I wake up and take it off. But I think it's helping. I mean, I don't think it looks as bad. One foot's perfectly fine, and the other one's, the toe's going over. But I do think it's helping because it was really going over. Anyways, fascinating stuff, eh? Okay, and I was lifting weights there for a bit, pretty consistently, just little 2-pound weights. I've been eating pretty darn good, getting right out of the crap food, but I cannot, the weight will not budge. I do not know why. My girlfriend says it's stress. She said it's cortisol, because I do have, the job I'm in is high stress. And I've been, you know, not thrown into, I mean, I have a job. I'm grateful for a job. Two things can be true at the same time. I can be grateful for this job and anxious and feel in over my head at the same time. And I trying to just settle in and take it as it comes and not, you know, let my anxiety get the best of me. And it's like, I mean, it's a lot of work. And I keep getting these things where, you know, plunked on my desk, and it's like, what's this? And it's like, I have to figure it out. And so, you know, I'm getting up there, and part of me is like, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I don't want to learn any new tricks. So, but it's like, I am grateful for this job. I wouldn't have this house without it. I don't know where I'd be. I didn't have a job. This was basically handed to me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, anyways, I'm rambled on long enough. I know it's, you know, I haven't really showed you anything. Just whipped you around, walking around my place. Look at this little bowl. Isn't that the cutest little thing you ever did see? So, did I talk about this? That, I don't know. I've done a couple videos like to this morning, and I deleted them because, you know, it just kind of went bad. But, and I don't know if I did it in this one or the previous one. But I'm thinking that, like, this mess with the paint, and I don't like that mess, but it's like, I'm not going to take that stuff downstairs and then bring it back upstairs, and then every time I need, you know, like, it's staying there until the job's, I'm done. So the things that I'm doing are done. And I'm hoping, like, you know, I'm going to have everything pretty much done within a year kind of thing. I mean, if I have to take it, if I was having a big party, I'd take it downstairs, but yeah, whatever. For now, it's fine there. And I'm thinking I want to get a new piece for that, for right there. But I'm thinking for now, because I'm in the midst of projects and I'm storing things over there, and it's not precious at all. If I got a new piece with a nice top on it, I wouldn't want to store anything on it. And I kind of need it for the extra surface for projects. And it like I said, it's not precious, so it's okay if I, you know, am not careful with it. So it's staying for now. And then that'll be down the road, definitely down the road. Like, you know, I think this kitchen will it be the last room I do? Probably, because this is where I keep the stuff. So get everything else done. That can be my little storage spot. And then do the kitchen, and then all the paint goes away. So we're talking a year or two before I get everything done that I want to get done. And I mean, at the pace I'm going, I keep putting my back out. But you know what? It's I'm fine with that. I mean, what else am I going to do with my life, kind of thing? I'll do these projects. So anyways, just give you another look at this great job that my son did. I'm so happy with this. Just brightens it up so much. Oh, see, my back just slipped out. It just looks so good. It just lightens and brightens this up and makes it look so finished. Like it was hideous before. And now it is not hideous. I don't remember the other place. If you watch the videos, I used to say I'm going for not horrible. That's the same with here. I'm going for not horrible. It's just, that room looks horrible. In the bathroom. See, this is where you really notice it. I'll shut the window. Like before in the bathroom, you'd come in here, and because there was no soffit there and it was just the underside of the wood, and you could see it was dark and aged and nails, it just looked cavernous when you walked in here. So that looks quite nice. I do want to get some decals to put on there, just because that's kind of bland, and it'd be nice to have some, like, just a couple, like, dragonflies or something there. And then I'm gonna take, you know, those brackets out from the blinds. I don't need blinds in here. I mean, nobody's seeing in there. They'd have to get up on a ladder. And I'm gonna recaulk that, repaint that window, so fix that up. Anyways, so that is it for me today. I mean, there's really not much here that I'm doing other than laundry, make my bed. I'm gonna dust. I don't know if I'll vacuum, but I want to get to some painting projects, paint that door anyways, get that. I would like to get that done and out of the way, and then I can start working on that out there, and I might even be able to do that, start that. I got groceries to get. Oh, this happened. I'll show you. This toilet paper roll. I don't know how to see the toilet. It came out of the wall, like right out of the wall. It's barely sitting in there right now. So, and it's not in a stud. It has had anchors on it. And I mean, it's funny because it was solid and then all of a sudden it just gave way. I guess it was probably slowly giving way. And the stud is right there. So this isn't in a stud either. But anyways, oh, there's a hair in there. Like, when somebody did these jobs, there was a lot of sloppiness, but that's okay. That happens. I mean, like, why would you not put a towel rack into a stud? Maybe maybe because of the door, whatever. Doesn't matter. Anyways, I'm going to get a standing toilet paper roll thing, and then I can put extra toilet paper rolls on it, because right now I keep them in that basket. I don't really like that. So I have gift cards for HomeSense. I actually been to Walmart and I've seen there's a couple there that I liked, but I'm looking at about $40 for like the ones I like. They have them at the dollar store, but they're so light. I had them at the other place and then I gave them away because I didn't need it. So like, why would I bring it over here when I didn't need it? So I, gave it away, like took it to Value Village or whatever. And it almost seems like it's going to rain. I wonder if I should put my clothes out in the line. It's not calling for rain. I think I'll take the chance. I'm here. I can go out and bring them in. Anyways, sidetrack. Squirrel. I want one that's heavy enough that it's not going to, wobble around when you use it. So I went to Canadian Tire. Didn't see anything I liked there. Went to Walmart, seen a couple that I did like. I was looking at the $40 range. But I have these gift cards. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to go to HomeSense and see if they have any there. And if not, I'll pick one out at Walmart. They actually have one that's like black marble. And I thought, should I? Shouldn't I? Because it kind of goes with the tile that's in there. But anyways, I've yammered on long enough and shown you absolutely nothing. Here's my little Dutch girl and boy from my grandmother. So you can imagine. That's from my grandmother. And I'm going to say, I don't really know the story behind them. I wonder if I look that up. They're made in Japan. So, and it's like when they have those numbers, that means that this is probably, I don't know what that means. I shouldn't say anything. I know with some prints, you'll see 1 of 100 or something like that. So I don't think they're worth anything. They're priceless to me. They actually are a little greasy. So you know what? I'm going to go and I'm going to clean those up. So just wanted to check in basically. So have a great day. Take care. God bless. Bye now.